Welcome back to Bit Tonight, everyone. We have a very special guest for you all, the best drag queen in all of Pittsburgh, Chi Chi de Vivre!
Hi, I'm a hugger.
Hi, me too. Great.
Yes.
You can sit. Hello, Chi Chi. How are you today?
I am doing well. We'll see when I stand up.
Great. Right, the splash zone, like I said. So, you're a local Pittsburgh drag queen.
I am.
You perform all around the area.
All around the 412-724 and then
Yes.
some other numbers that we won't talk about.
No. So, I recently just saw a show in Shadyside at the lovely 5801.
Yes.
Yes, beautiful place. Go check it out if you haven't. You perform locally there. You perform frequently. You you come every week. Not every week, but yeah.
I mean, I'd like to come
Hey.
pretty often. But, yeah.
Splashdown. So, I want to ask you how you got your start at this place, 5801. What was it like? How did you get it?
Yeah, so actually my first paid booking was at 5801, and a friend of mine was friends with the owner, and they sent a text message, and essentially like what they said was like, hey, I know Chi Chi is new, but you'd be remiss if you didn't give her a shot and at least book her once.
Yeah.
And then so I showed up, did the gig, and by the end of the gig, the owner was like, we'll have you anytime you want.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yes.
And before that, where were you performing?
So I have a background in theater.
Ew.
Not ew. Listen, we've talked about our trauma bond already.
Bonded, it's fine. I'm just projecting.
No, but yeah, so I went to a college for theater, Claremont University, which no longer exists because it consolidated into with two other colleges. I wish my student loans also disappeared as well, but
alas,
they did not.
Nay.
But yeah, I got a degree in theater.
Perfect. Oh my God. So Chi Chi is a character, right?
Yeah.
Where did you pull this stuff to make her you? What did you pull from yourself to bring this character alive?
Yeah, that's a great question. So Chi Chi is like an amalgamation of so many different things, but when I think about like where Chi Chi really started, I met my drag mom,
right.
And I had been fumbling trying to do drag on my own. It's very overwhelming. So if anyone out there has tried, there's like all these things that you have to figure out. There's like the makeup, there's the hair, there's what am I gonna wear? How do I create the silhouette that I want? So whenever you're doing it by yourself, it can be very overwhelming.
Right.
And then I reached out to someone who was in the theater community who also did drag, and I got connected with them. And it was essentially just supposed to be like an afternoon, like, hey, bring your makeup, I'll paint your face and we'll see what happens. By the end of that day, she was like, yeah, I didn't really ever want to be a drag mom before, but like, you're my drag daughter now.
Oh,
yeah.
That's so sweet. And
Yeah.
what is your drag mother's name?
Chi de Vivre.
Chi de Vivre.
Yes, it's a play on words. So it comes from like the French phrase joie de vivre. I don't know if anyone speaks French out there, but it means joy of life. Their boy name is Joshua, but they go by Schwa. So Chi de Vivre is
Schwa de
how
Vivre.
that name came to pass, yeah.
How did you get your name?
So my name, I took the last name de Vivre,
Yes.
as most drag queens usually do when they are given, the drag queendom. And Chi Chi comes from a movie called Tu Wong Fu, Thank You for Everything, Miss Julie Newmar. Clap if you've ever seen it. Make some noise. Yes. It was the first time I had ever seen myself represented on screen. This character, Chi Chi Rodriguez, is a queer Latinx individual who liked to put dresses on and had a sharp eyeliner and even sharper wit and like sharper tongue. So it was like that always like stuck with me.
Yeah. And so when you saw this movie, did you pull a lot of your character traits from her, or did you how would you describe your kind of character in drag?
Yeah, so my drag persona is, I would say like above anything else, she's tenacious. She's going to definitely get it done. She's a hustler. Sometimes she lacks a little polish and refinement, as we all do. Perfection is boring. Unless you see someone who's like undeniably beautiful, and then you're like, okay, well, maybe perfection is like the end all be all. But yeah, so I would say that. She's a clown. She sometimes will get in trouble with her mouth because she'll say stuff that's inappropriate. It's funny, but it's inappropriate. It's got to be funny. That's the only way you get a free pass.
I've just been calling these people the splash zone, so I get it. Like,
yeah, so you get it.
I get it. Yeah. So you described your character as being like, kind of just not exactly campy, but
sometimes
campy.
Yeah.
What are some other drag personas that you see in restaurants and shows that some college kids would go to?
Yeah, so Pittsburgh is really great because we have like a diverse drag scene. I would say probably one of the more diverse drag scenes that I know are out there. Like, I've had the privilege of being able to perform and interact and kiki with some national, like, well-known drag queens. Where it was like, it's really hard to put a label on Pittsburgh drag because it is so vast and so different.
Well, if there's one thing that is the same throughout all drag, it's the terms and the phrases that we see, rather that be in a YouTube video, online, in shows. So I'm gonna quiz you on some.
Okay.
And we're gonna teach the audience some of these drag terms real quick. All right. You already touched on the first one. It's Kiki.
Kiki, hey.
So, Chi Chi, describe a Kiki. Are we kikiing right now?
We are kikiing.
Are we?
Yeah. So
okay, I was feeling that.
So Kiki originally comes from the ballroom scene. And yes,
we're all kikiing, guys. It's great.
So the ballroom scene, and then it, like most things do, has a life outside of where it was birthed. And now it's more than just like a gathering of people. It can be like hanging out with a friend. It can be just having a good time.
Okay.
Shooting the shit like we're doing right now.
Right. That was number one. That was easy. So, okay. What does mug/muggy mean?
Mug. So mug refers to your face.
Okay.
So your face first and foremost. So it's like if someone has a cute face or a busted face, we're like, ooh, that mug.
girl's muggy.
That mug is busted. No, so muggy relates to having like a really good face. It's specifically like a really good beat. So I don't know if that's in your cards.
It's not.
But beat is like, your beat is like your makeup. So like when someone has like a fierce beat, you'd be like, ooh, she muggy. Yes, it's muggy out here.
Muggy out here. Look at all these
Who
muggy
knows
faces.
that George's viral there. Muggy out here, yes. So there's that, or you can also hear that bitch is stamped. Stamped is referring to like a really good beat. Or someone said this to me the other day, and I thought I was gonna have to take my earrings off. You're like, girl, you're
She's
dusted.
done.
I was like, excuse me?
Dusted?
No, that's good. That's
okay,
good. Dusted, like dusting.
Oh, okay.
Yes, bitch, you're dusted.
Kind of feels like magical.
Yes.
Like dust and little fairy magic.
Like fairy dust.
Fairy
there
dust.
you go.
Yeah. Okay. Y'all looking very muggy today.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm seeing a lot of muggy individuals out there.
This one I've heard a few times.
Okay.
Have I used it correctly? No. Boots the house down.
Boots the house. So it's so funny because there have been queens that have like tried to like trace back the origins of this phrase and what it actually means, and they come up with nothing. So it's like, it's basically just like something that's like really good. Like you can attach any meaning to boots the house down.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was the name of my high school theater group chat.
Oh.
So, trauma.
Oh.
Thank you for explaining that. Okay. I have assumptions about this one, but before I jump the gun, fish?
All right. So fish is, depending on who you talk to, can be problematic, right?
Okay.
Because fish comes from specifically the trans community, right? So fish the etymology of that was like the person was so passing that they were giving fish.
Okay.
And for those of you who are assigned female at birth, that might be a little triggering or problematic, right? Because it talks about a certain odor that might be associated with a certain genitalia that you may have.
Intriguing.
So it's a huge debate because like AFAB people are like, that is disrespectful. And then knowing that it comes from trans people, knowing that like this was an uplifting term for them. So it's like, you kind of have to pick your battles when it comes to it. But now it's been appropriated to anyone who looks super good.
Okay.
Or another word, you might have to bleep this out, if you're giving cunt.
Cunt!
Serving cunt. Yes.
Sorry, Jordan.
If there's a fine, I'll pay it.
Yeah.
But keep in mind, I'm a poor drag queen, so I don't have that much money.
Money. All right. This one, stuck where trade left me.
Okay, so that was a little bit hard. I've never heard that phrase before, like where it is.
Okay.
But let me use my process of elimination
Got
to
it.
do so. Trade is someone, usually a gay man,
Okay.
who is so passable as a straight man that you wouldn't necessarily think they were gay. So like they were like super masculine, like, super buff, like that sort of thing. Again, assigned to the trans community.
Okay.
So being stuck where the trade left me refers to where your hookup left you.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. There's one more.
Okay.
It's reading.
Reading
Reading.
is what?
Fundamental.
That's right. Okay,
Yes.
so reading also comes from the ballroom culture.
Right.
Yes, so in ballroom culture, you would throw shade or read someone, and that's about like you're dissing someone, you're trying to like knock them down, punch down, that sort of thing. And that has been, of course, it's come into like our common vernacular now. Like even the straightest of straight person will say, "Are you throwing shade at me?" Or like, "Are you trying to read me?" So it's like that is just goes to show you the power of the queer community, but essentially the trans individuals who we
Right.
owe so much of our culture to.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Protect the dolls.
Protect the dolls.
Yes, and the Kens too.
All of them. Do you have some examples of reads that you have given and or have received?
Yes.
And if so, here are some glasses.
Ooh, okay.
There you
So, it's not so much reads.
Okay.
But like, I have in a situation, like I will do a lot of gigs out of drag too to help my sisters out. So in that respect, I'll like dress behind the scenes. I will like pick up dollars when they're done. And my really good friend, Dixie Sherwood, always takes advantage of whenever I'm on my knees, was like, "Oh, she didn't look familiar before. She looks familiar now. It's Chi Chi de Vivre." So like that's a form of like a read or like a little diss.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been. You can go for the obvious, like, "Oh, girl, that hair is so flat.
Right.
It's Mesopotamia." Like, yeah, it's like, "Girl, there's rolls, back rolls."
Back rolls.
Yes. So like, you can go for the obvious, or you can go for the like, so good that it comes around. Like, did anyone see this past season of Drag Race where Lydia B. Collins is doing the roast? And she's like, she has that one good read at Mistress Isabel Brooks. "I'm a huge fan," is what Mistress Isabel Brooks would say if I was an oscillating fan. Like it is
So stupid and
it's
so
so
funny.
stupid, but like so elevated, and like you wouldn't think to go there.
I just said I use air conditioner.
Yeah.
Okay? I get it. Stupid comedy. It's great. Man. Also, Lydia B. Collins follows you on
She
Instagram.
does, yes. And I follow her. So I actually got to do a couple gigs with her before she left for camp, is what we call it in the biz, when local girls will disappear and stop showing up on local flyers. We're like, "Oh, she's at camp."
How did you curate this relationship with Lydia?
So we just got cast in the same show.
Right.
Yeah, I showed up and I see this like younger queen who's like got a unique beat. She's got a unique mindset, and I was like, she's something I'll never forget. So it wasn't the first time that I worked with her, and I wasn't even in the show. It was like a fundraiser at P-Town, which is another queer space in Pittsburgh. They were doing a fundraiser, I think, for Trans Uniting, which is a local trans organization. And Lydia was performing, and I was like so entranced by her that I was like,
So was RuPaul.
Yes, she's so entranced by that butthole. But like, I was like,
Butthole Collins.
I was like comatose, like in a stupor, was not moving, like to the fact where it's like I didn't even reach out to give her $1. I did tip her eventually, but I was just like, this bitch is so good, so captivating. So if you haven't seen Lydia B. Collins perform live yet, you have to make it.
Run.
You have to
Do
go.
not walk, run.
Yes. She actually opened for Chapel. She was one of the first queens to open for Chapel when they were here in Pittsburgh. Dixie Sherwood was also another queen.
Wow. That was crazy. Well, speaking of RuPaul, the man, the beautiful, lovely girl.
Yes.
Love her.
Hello, hello, hello.
We are going to play a little game.
Okay, I like games.
Ready to play a game?
Yes.
Okay. So before we get to see Chi Chi perform, let's play the freaking game.
Yes.
Okay. So this uniquely designed game is called Drag Celebrity Impersonation Game that is not dissimilar to another famous drag celebrity improv game that we cannot mention due to presumed copyright issues. Thank you, RuPaul. Okay. The game is simple. We have 3 celebrities coming out to answer some questions and fill in the blanks. Chi Chi, you're also going to write down some things.
Oh.
If a celebrity is able to match with your answer, they get a point.
Okay.
So let's introduce our celebrities, shall we?
Yes.
Okay.
Hi.
Chi Chi, I would love for you to sit here.
Yes.
All right. Moment. Please sit.
Thank you.
You have a fat Sharpie underneath that desk.
We love a fat Sharpie.
See it? Okay, great. All right. We have Timothy Chalamet as Bob Dylan, everybody!
Hi.
How are you tonight?
I'm doing well, Chi Chi.
Perfect. All right. We have Kamala Harris, everybody! My president, hello!
She's my president.
I'm good. You know, I'm ready to have a good time.
Not loud.
Perfect. And finally, Sue Sylvester! All right.
Also vice president, in case you forgot.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Thank you. Former vice
Shake
president.
hands, vice presidents.
Yes.
Lovely. United. Okay. So, participants, are you ready to answer some questions? Yes. All right. First one here, fill in the blank. Sabrina Carpenter's new hit single, Blank, is rising fast in the charts. Have a few seconds to write that down. Sue Sylvester, I'm looking at you. Okay. They are rapidly writing. I didn't know Sue Sylvester was left-handed. What is that? All right. Sue, you're being narcissistic right now. Taking your sweet time. Okay. Chi Chi. Sabrina Carpenter's new hit single, what, is rising fast in the charts?
All right, so first of all, I want to say, like, I'm not a size queen. I'm usually an equal opportunistic lover.
Beautiful.
But this Sharpie is quite big. And like my experience with most big things, it does make it a little challenging at some point. So, but I digress. So I wrote down what usually happens to me when my iced coffee is finished. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, let's see what we have here. Timothy Chalamet as Bob Dylan. What do we have here? Sabrina Carpenter's new hit single, what?
Little man stuck in a box.
Right. Genius. Nice, Timmy. Kamala. Sabrina Carpenter's new hit single, what, is rising fast in the charts?
Yeah, I loved Sabrina's first single, Espresso. Oh, it was so good. But, for the next one, I think she's going to stick with the theme. I think she's going to go with something along the lines of matcha latte. I know you kids love those things. They're so good, right?
Kamala, I'm sorry. That was a strong answer, but it did not match Tears. Sue. Sabrina Carpenter's new hit single, what, is rising fast in the charts?
Well met. Chi Chi. Can you hear me?
I can't.
Loud and proud.
I'm scared.
Testing. 1, 2. I think this is off, so I'm going to speak real loud. Okay.
As Sue would.
Here's the thing.
Sue freaking would.
Here's the deal. Western Ohio. That's Sabrina Carpenter. Bless her heart. I don't think she's really very talented.
Sue!
You know, she toured with the biggest star in the world in the Eras Tour, and I did not appreciate that because she's a billionaire and she's polluting our climate. But here's the thing. I decided that they would have a song together called I'm a Butterface.
Oh, wow.
No, Sylvester.
Good answer, though. Like, that is wild.
Did not match Tears, you ladies. And Timmy Chalamet as Bob Dylan. Did not get a point. So,
it's early. We can turn it around.
Bob, you got it. Knocking at heaven's door, buddy. All right, next prompt. For a moment, the internet thought Trump had died. Instead, he had been busy doing what? Ladies and Timmy, start your engines. How's that Sharpie, Chi Chi?
It's very fucking hard.
Yep, I bet.
Which is what my date said last night.
Oh my God. Okay. For a moment, the internet thought Trump had died. Instead, he had been busy, what?
Playing with his small, and I mean very small, club.
Great answer! Great answer! Okay.
At Mar-a-Lago, of course.
At Mar-a-Lago. Timmy, Bob Dylan. For a moment, the internet thought Trump had died. Instead, he had been busy, what?
And, you know, I think that he was having a great time and he just didn't understand.
Revolutionary. One of a fucking kind. All right. Kamala. What was Trump doing? What was he doing?
I said he was getting my hopes up.
Amen.
You know he was playing. You know.
Indeed he was. Sue Sylvester.
Here's the thing, Meg. I think he was doing what all the members of the Greatest Generation do when they disappoint us and they choke on their own fecal slurry. I think that he was wasting his time on our own taxpayer blood, sweat, and tears.
Sue. None of those were about his small club. I'm sorry. Okay. Sydney Sweeney.
Oh, no.
I know. Just announced her new ad campaign for blank, ready to drop next month. Oh, I see Bob's answer already. He's quick. There's not much thoughts in that head of yours, is there? Okay. Chi Chi! Oh, God. Chi
Go
Chi.
off, Bob.
Sydney Sweeney just announced her new ad campaign for what?
Now, before I give my answer, I do not share the same sentiments as Sydney Sweeney.
Okay.
So I'm just like trying to get into her head, into her brain,
Right.
doing a little character study. But her ad campaign for bringing back the R word. I mean, you know she would.
That's actually what Bob had. Okay. Bob. What? Hey, welcome back.
Fuck, man.
Yep. Sydney Sweeney just announced a new ad campaign for what?
Milk? I don't know who the fuck that is, but hey, what's Zendaya up to, man?
Shit, bro, that's crazy.
Let's stop and just take a second. I love that Bob Dylan knows who Zendaya is, but not Sydney Sweeney.
Well.
Listen, no
I was in a
explanation
movie.
needed.
I was
Yeah.
in a movie with her.
Oh, that's right.
Obviously.
Dude, part 2.
I love this guy. Oh,
Thank you.
Kamala. Sydney Sweeney just announced a new ad campaign for,
You know, Meg, I went with the NRA, which, you know, I have conflicting feelings about because, you know, NRA, but I do own a Glock.
Spicy girl.
She's a gangster.
So, Sylvester, you have a speaking device. Okay.
It's still not working.
I'm so glad we're both vice presidents.
And you know what? I was going to say, from one vice president to another, I'm kind of disappointed with your answer. I had a different answer. I thought it was pretty obvious. I did like your answer, Chi Chi, because, you know, it was a pretty good answer and pretty accurate. Personally, I said eugenics.
Eugenics! Sylvester, you!
That would have been my answer, Sue, but I can't spell it.
And that's okay. That's okay. We need to spend more money in this country on teaching our children stuff that's actually useful and not the arts.
Amen.
Like cheerleading.
Amen. All right. Next prompt. Finish the sentence. I think the movie blank should be remade with all queer characters. Personally, I'd say The Goonies, but... Okay. Okay. Where'd you get the second one from? We only gave you one, Bob.
You don't know me.
It ain't you, babe. Okay. Finish the sentence. I think the movie blank should be remade with all queer characters. Chi Chi.
What did I write?
Yes.
I wrote, I think the movie Grease should be remade with all queer characters.
I agree.
And it should be changed to lube.
Solid. Bob, I am so curious as to what you have on that card. What do you got?
Well, you see, I said, me passion of the Chris. Wait, just a minute.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay.
Beautiful. Thank you. Kamala Harris. What movie should be remade with all queer characters?
You know, I went with one of my new favorite movies. Maybe you guys have heard of it. I went with Superman. You know, I'm a punk rocker. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
And finally, your favorite topic of all. What movie should be remade with all queer characters through Sylvester?
So Meg, you know me. This is working now. You know me. I am an avid protector of the gay community. So I said Brokeback Mountain. Because here's the thing, Western Ohio. Fuck Jake Gyllenhaal. And you know what? That's how Sue sees it.
Okay. One of the last few. Benson Boone.
Oh my God.
I had to. It's relevant, guys. Was canceled for what?
Why?
On stage in Cleveland.
Oh.
Go. Let your imaginations drive you. There's a lot of material here. Okay. Are you ready?
No.
Okay. I know it's hard. I know, literally.
It's fine. You're not going to be able to read it, so I'm just so very passionate about this.
Okay. Chi Chi. Benson Boone was canceled for what on stage in Cleveland?
For performing fellatio and still saying, he's straight!
Oh! Get out of there. Rip it apart if you have to. Bob, can you follow that one up?
No, man! Music, it's not the same anymore. We used to have folk, we used to have rock, we used to have the Newport Folk Festival. And I just can't get, but you know, I give him props for sticking it to the man.
Yeah. And having the man stick it to him.
Amen. Good job, man. Kamala Harris. What was Benson Boone canceled on stage for in Cleveland?
I said that he was canceled for not voting.
Boo! Yeah.
Voting, one of the most important things you can do. Man has a whole album named American Heart, and not voting? Some of y'all didn't vote for me in November. I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad. Guys, I'm cool. I'm chill. It's fine. Guys, it's fine. I'm chill. It's all right. But like, go to the polls, maybe. Just a little bit. It's chill. like it's fine.
All right. Last but not least, Sue Sylvester.
Well, it's simple, Meg. He was making sweet love to his sweet, sweet, tiny, creepy little mustache. He was fucking his own mustache.
No way.
It's true.
Such bacteria.
Little mustache.
Little mustache.
You know there is bacteria in that
God,
thing.
I know there's
gross. It's
scabies
vile.
and all the lot. Yeah.
It is like, have you seen that video of like what's hiding in a sloth's like hair? It's
No.
that. You look it up.
I will. Thank you. Just Benson Boone's like little mustache.
Yes.
All right. Not even the last one. While the Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift wedding will be extravagant, sources say the couple plans to save money on what? What are they doing? What are they saving on? It's legible this time. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to peek. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Chi Chi. While the Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift wedding will be extravagant, sources say, the couple plans to save money on what?
Candidly, I'm a little exhausted. Being funny is really hard.
I know.
But I wrote cleanup crew.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, guys, yeah. You know what? Bob, what do you have?
Well, you see, Meg, I said cocaine.
You're right. Next to Kamala Harris, you'd say that? Okay, Kamala, what do you have to say about this matter?
I said, let me use my mic. I love it. I said live music because, that Taylor is so talented. She does not need to pay for live music. She can do it herself.
Right.
She's wonderful, isn't she? Love her.
Thank you. Sue, your answer.
It's simple. A crib. Because tall, freakish giants like Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift should not be reproducing. Western Ohio, let me tell you something.
Oh my God.
We should be burning oversized children at the stake. And that's
All right, Sue.
and that's how Sue sees it.
I don't know if I'm glad we're both vice presidents anymore.
I am.
I'm getting a bit of a weird vibe from you, man.
I'm getting a weird vibe from you.
Stop fighting!
All right. Ladies and Bob. Next prompt. You may have heard your gal pal say this about the latest guy they're dating. At least he has personality. And by personality, I mean what? Get real creative with this one, folks. Chi-Chi. Sue, you came up with one quick. Oh, never mind. Sue has not written one down yet.
Sue saw it some way and then thought about it. And then she thought about it another way.
All right. Chi-Chi. At least he has personality. And by personality, I mean
a fat ass.
ooh.
Bank account.
Yay! Bob, is that a third cigarette?
Oh, that's like 2.5 cigarettes, girl.
Bro, what did you do to that?
I'm going to call that one Charlie Sheen, that one John Cryer, and then that one the little boy that no one knows his name.
Yeah. The hidden
Who's
secret,
not so little anymore. He's
the
a
secret
man.
third thing.
Sometimes it hurts things when you put them in your pocket.
Truer words have never been spoken. Bob, at least he has personality, and by personality, I mean...
Well, Meg,
Yes.
I don't have any gal pals except for my own Joan Baez, but I said a penis.
Yeah. That is true. Kamala Harris, what should this personality have?
I said that he would have civic responsibility.
Of course
you know,
would.
Yeah.
best thing ever. Be civic and responsible.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Kamala.
I was at the March on Washington.
I was at Stonewall 50 years after it happened.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
I was at the Glee Club's
That's
national performance, and I saw Finn and Rachel kiss. And let me say, I've never been the same since.
Great. So, by personality, what do you mean, Sue?
I think it's simple, Sue.
I'm not Sue. And that's how Sue sees it.
I think it's simple.
She sees one blonde bitch and decides, okay.
I think it's simple. He needs soft golden locks and a soft underbelly and a musical twinkle in his eye. And Michael Bolton, please return my calls!
Great. All right. Ladies and Timothy Chalamet's Bob Dylan, there is one last prompt for you to answer for tonight, where we will decide a winner, which I don't think there will be. RuPaul just posted on her Twitter that she will be retiring to pursue her true passion. Blank.
I'm sorry, man.
Bob, sit the fuck down. Time's ticking. Did enough? Okay. All right. This is a...
Are we getting on with the question?
Nay. We are waiting for an individual.
Leave him behind.
We will continue on with the program.
Please.
Chi-Chi, RuPaul just posted on her Twitter that she will be retiring to pursue her pursue her true passion and what?
Real estate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Taxable.
Bob? Well, you see, I think that from what I've heard of this one RuPaul, that they are very creative and also resourceful. So, I believe that they would do well in my carnival that I was in.
Very nice.
State of Wisconsin.
Very nice. Thank you, Bob.
You're welcome.
That's not Bob. Kamala, what is RuPaul pursuing?
Now, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I'm an ally, so I think it's okay. I said RuPaul's gonna be serving cunt. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Kamala, you ate.
Yep.
You ate. Yes.
That's so much coming from you.
Perfect.
And finally, last but not least, Sue Sylvester. What is RuPaul pursuing?
You know, I'm really disappointed that I'm the only one who had this answer because I thought everyone knew about this. And it's not a conspiracy theory. In fact, RuPaul, fracking. That's what I think of. That's what I think of when I hear the name RuPaul.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some of us are trying to get on RuPaul's Drag Race, so I'm not going to be saying
So we're
that.
gonna leave this whole segment. Thank you.
No, it's okay.
All right, that has been our game. Thank you guys so much for playing. There are no winners, but Bob Dylan, Timothy Chalamet as Bob Dylan, you didn't win in my heart, but thank you for playing. All right.
You're welcome.
Yep, thanks. And that's our conclusion of the games. Folks, thank you, celebrities. You may leave. And Chi Chi, thank you for playing.
Thank you.
You may leave.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.